Hello everyone, it's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, and I wanted to do a little video today on a little ritual that I did with my nieces, nephews and my sisters back on the solstice in December of 2020. So, close to 4 weeks ago, might have been around about 4 weeks ago. So on the day we went to Sherbrooke Forest, and it was just absolutely beautiful. It's stunning up there. And that morning I just kept getting this message that I needed to take some crystal points with me to the forest, and I had to actually give these points to my sisters as well as the kids, because what they were telling me, it was really important to plant the seed. And I thought, oh my God, what a perfect way to show my nieces, nephews, and as well as my sisters, how it is that we can manifest with intention, and we can use something physical. And for me, it's then about planting the seed. So that's on the physical aspect of, or physical sense of either planting it in the soil, or throwing it into the water, because either way it's amplifying, okay? And we're planting the seed. So when we look at quartz, why the quartz and why the quartz points? Well, firstly, quartz points, anything with a point, the energy is actually going to be directed out of that point. Secondly, the reason clear quartz is because clear quartz it is the grandfather of all quartz. It is like a shapeshifter. So if you didn't have another crystal with you, like a rose quartz or a smoky, you can actually take the clear quartz and you can use it with intention and ask that that energy is part of that crystal. But on the other level, what is so amazing about the quartz is that it amplifies, stores, it transmutes energy, it regulates energy, absorbs energy. I think I've said that already. And there are a number of different things more that goes with it, they're piezoelectric. So what that means is when you actually rub it between your hands like this, you are actually generating electricity. Okay, so for me, what I then visualize is the Genesis pattern. And this is a part of my card deck, so you can actually see more about what I do. Not only that, I do a lot of grid work with my cards, as well as crystals and other frequencies that I bring in. So you could always purchase the cards to have a look at that. But if you were to draw a line, okay, if you were to draw a line around the outside of the seed, what you will get is a hexagram. And the hexagram, you will see it in terms of snowflakes, or you might see it in terms of beehives. If you were to that's just a couple of things to look at. But this is nature's way of evolving, expanding and growing. So we know that this shape then ultimately becomes the flower of life, and the flower of life, which then becomes Metatron's cube in the end. So it's all part of the creation. It's all about planting the seed. It's about our intentions and what we want to bring in. It is something that we can do without having to create a full grid. It is something that we can just do with having the crystal. And if you don't have the clear quartz, it's okay. You can use whatever you like. I've actually even used a Merkaba. So this is one of my Merkabas. I actually planted this with a little note with it into the soil, into a jade plant. Why jade? Because jade is all about prosperity. And I put a little message with intention of what I wanted to bring forward, what I choose to create with intention. And just remember that when we're manifesting, it's not just enough to sit there, manifest, to just say, okay, this is what I want to manifest, this is what I'm visualizing. You've also got to take action on it, okay? So it goes hand in hand. So then what I did is I said to my nieces and nephews and my sisters, Once you put an intention, so for me, when you get like a single point, it's about manifesting with a very specific intention of what you want to put in. Say you wanted to put multiple intentions into a crystal. Well, firstly, I would have more than one point. I would use 2, 3, 4 points. Otherwise, you could get a small cluster of crystals, and what you could do for each one of those points, you would put a specific intention in for those specific points, and then again, you either plant it in the soil, okay, because whatever we do, it's got a seed, and when we look at when we visualize seeding, we're actually seeding it from, from the earth. But crystals, come from the earth, and they also are a percentage of water as well, just like we are. And anything to do with water actually holds frequency, it holds an energy. So just like whatever you're planting into the soil will also put that intention and beauty into the soil. You also are putting it into water, which again is, amplifying that energy. So you take your crystal, you would just concentrate, close your eyes, concentrate, put the energy onto the crystal. You'd be looking at your breath work as well. So just with your breath, say 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just center yourself, and with intention, place that into the crystal, what it is that you want to manifest into your reality now. And then, as I said, either plant it into the soil or you can throw it into the water. It's totally up to you. You may not choose to do either. You may put it onto a grid that you have already created, an altar that you have, or gift it to somebody who you feel really needs a specific energy to work with. So that is a little ritual I wanted to tell you about. It is fantastic to work with kids, and kids really connect to crystals. They absolutely love them. So if you want to find out any more information, please go to my website www.phoenixgateway.com.au, and I will also be putting up a list of the master crystals that you could then maybe look at, if you find them, to manifest with as well for something more specific. So talk to you soon. Bye for now.